Are you looking for the best mini PC? In this video, we will look at some of the 5 best mini PC on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Geekom AX8 Pro. The Geekom AX8 Pro packs a lot of power into a very small package, with some of the best specs you'll see in a mini gaming PC. Small but mighty, the AX8 Pro is formidable enough to make it your primary PC, especially if you're more of a casual gamer, and it manages to look great doing it, too, in a sleek sparkling silver design. The Geekom AX8 Pro really is one of the smallest mini PCs that you can buy, measuring just 4.6 by 4.37 by 1.51 inches. That's nearly small enough to fit in your pocket, and at 1.21 pounds, it's light enough, too. Inside, however, are some serious components, with 2 powerful AMD Ryzen 9 8945HS or AMD Ryzen 7 8845HS gaming CPUs from which to choose. This is a powerhouse machine for the 9 to 5, but gaming performance isn't quite as accomplished, though still capable. Its AMD Radeon 780M GPU can handle 1080p gaming surprisingly well, as long as your expectations are in the right place. During our own tests using low-ING game presets, games such as F1 2024 proved more than playable, managing 73 frames per second on average. More intensive games such as Cyberpunk 2077 struggled, however, hitting only 43 frames per second. The beauty of the Geekom AX8 Pro is its design, though. This is a handsome, portable, well-built mini PC with great specs that casual gamers will love, as long as they can deal with some noisy airflow during heavy loads. If you can afford it, the Geekom AX8 Pro will make for a great PC for daily use, although serious gamers will need to look for a machine with a more powerful GPU. Number 2. Blackview MP200. The Blackview MP200 is the ideal mini PC for those who want to spend as little as possible. Its competitive pricing makes it our top cheap option, but that price does mean limitations with performance. Inside the MP200, the Intel Ultra HD graphics hinder gameplay considerably. It's not impossible to play the best PC games on it, but you'll have to run them at very low resolutions, and modern AAA titles likely won't run well if at all. There are enough ports to add 3 displays with USB 3.2 connectivity, and the storage and RAM can both be doubled if you want to add second modules and upgrade the machine further down the line. We'd recommend the Blackview MP200 if you want one of the cheapest Windows 11 PCs on the market, but if gaming is your priority, then the lack of a graphics card and cooling will let you down. Number 3. Minisforum 773 Mauritanian UGIAS Lite. This sub-$400 Minisforum 773 Mauritanian UGIAS houses an AMD 680M that has integrated graphics of a power level between that of Valve's Steam Deck and the Asus ROG Ally, which as we all know by now are very capable little machines. The 680M is allowed to perform at its best because of the inclusion of very fast DDR5 RAM, which AMD's CPUs and iGPUs particularly benefit from, with this machine packing in a plentiful 32 GB of it no less. This GPU isn't as capable as its younger sibling, the 780M, but it has a lower power draw that helps to keep this compact system from running too hot. Esports titles will run well at 1080p and emulation will be no problem at all. Older titles, too, will run well. The latest AAA games will require turning in-game settings down to low while running at 1080p, but most will still be playable. While the Minisforum Venus 773 Mauritanian UGIAS doesn't offer the same portability as the Deck or Ally, it makes up for it in connectivity with a plethora of ports, making this a very practical little machine. It is also surprisingly upgradable with 2 SODIMM slots, a PCIe 4.0 M.2 slot, and room on the bottom for a 2.5-inch hard drive. You could also connect an eGPU via the USB 4 port if you wanted some extra GPU down the line, as the CPU will age more gracefully than the iGPU. Number 4. Minisforum AI X1 Pro. The Minisforum AI X1 Pro is an ultra-powerful mini PC that's ideal for those seeking a really small PC that can play some games and also turn its hand to high-level workstation-like duties such as local AI model use. It includes a powerful 12-core AMD CPU that also houses a capable AMD Radeon 890M GPU. What's more, You can pack it full of up 128 gigabytes of memory, making it useful for local AI models and other workstation uses, such as running many virtual machines. All of which is to say that the AI X1 Pro's actual gaming performance is somewhat secondary to its CPU power. The Radeon 890M can deliver reliable if unexceptional 1080p gaming performance, with it hovering around 45 to 80 frames per second when running typical modern titles in our tests, but only when graphics settings are set to low. With this compact aluminum machine also tending to spin up its fans quite readily when under even moderate load, it's neither the ultra-compact day-to-day desktop machine that other Mac Mini-style machines can be, look to the AI X1 Non-Pro for that, nor the larger, more powerful gaming machines that systems like the Corsair i500 can offer. Still, if you need the processing power but still want a PC that's hardly larger than a hardback book, it's an option to consider. Number 5. Corsair One i500. The Corsair One has become a PC design icon since the original debuted in 2017, and we've been fans ever since. The One i500 is a slightly larger version of the standard One, with a deeper chassis that enables it to house the most powerful components, but it's still a comparatively small gaming PC, and it arguably looks better than ever with its wood-paneled finish. Inside, you can get up to an Intel Core i9 14900K CPU and a choice of various NVIDIA GPUs, up to and including the GeForce RTX 4090. Despite its compact sizing, there's no sacrifice in gaming performance. We tested the RTX 4080 Super version, and it ran Cyberpunk 2077 at 2560 by 1440 with the Ultra Ray Tracing preset at 106 frames per second, thanks to some help from the frame generation tech in NVIDIA DLSS 3. F123 at 4K with ultra-high settings averaged 94 frames per second in our tests. In terms of downsides, the 120mm AIO cooler on the CPU doesn't have enough power to enable the Core i9 14900K to hit its peak boost speeds, and it can make quite a lot of fan noise when running games at full load. But that's a fair compromise for a PC this small housing such powerful hardware. It's also an expensive machine when fully spec'd up. Otherwise, this is the most beautiful mini gaming PC on our list. Perfect if design is your priority no matter the cost.